Gallagher invented the electric fence back in the 1930s. You could say fencing is in our DNA. With over 85 years of agricultural innovation and operating in over 100 countries, ranchers have trusted Gallagher for generations. And now we are reinventing fencing with eShepherd virtual fencing. eShepherd draws on design elements from trusted Gallagher products, including fencing, weigh scales, and solar energizers, with the same focus on innovation and reliability. It's purpose-built for livestock producers and backed by support that understands farming. Virtual fencing is one of the fastest-growing agri-tech innovations globally, transforming how livestock is managed across diverse landscapes. With eShepherd, you're investing in proven, science-backed tech and stepping into the future of ranching. It's more than a tool. It's a smarter, more sustainable way to ranch. And it's just the beginning. The eShepherd neckband hangs under the chin, like a modern Swiss cowbell, but packed with GPS tracking, solar power, and virtual fencing. It delivers so much more at a fraction of the weight. So, how does virtual fencing with eShepherd work? Simply draw a virtual fence in the eShepherd app. That fence is sent to the neckbands on your cattle. As cattle approach the virtual fence, they hear a warning audio cue. If they continue, an aversive but harmless pulse is delivered. The cues are consistent, predictable, and avoidable, so cattle quickly learn to respond to the audio alone, staying within the virtual fence without stress or confusion. Let's take a look at the app interface. Each dot represents an animal, which are grouped in color-coded herds or mobs, giving you 24/7 visibility and control. This rancher has 3 herds in 3 virtual paddocks. Solid orange lines show active virtual paddock boundaries. Dotted lines are virtual paddocks that have been drawn to be activated in future. Infrastructure, such as water points, can be added as well as other landmarks. This rancher has some scheduled moves in place. He will likely build out a schedule to move the herds forward through the virtual paddocks he has drawn. Then instead of having to go out and shift physical fences each day, the cattle will move through the virtual paddocks as they open up. Watch this time-lapse video showing one of the many possibilities with virtual fencing. One of our users set up an intensive grazing system with a single water point. Notice how, as the virtual paddocks are activated, the cattle move forward whilst being able to freely return to water. Look at these cattle grazing a kale crop. The cattle test the boundary and respond to the audio cue. Using the system like this controls grazing and reduces trampling. And check out these photos of virtual fence lines. The dairy service bulls in the left image don't cross the virtual line, even with feed placed beyond it. These cattle are on their 8th day of training. Training generally takes between 3 to 10 days, and you can see that they have grazed up to but not beyond the virtual fence line. Let's take a minute to reflect on what's so good about virtual fencing. For a start, you can create and shift virtual paddocks with precise control. This unlocks precision rotational grazing, helping you optimize pasture use, improve regrowth, and maintain feed quality. All without moving a single physical fence. With full visibility and control, you can manage your herd remotely, 24/7. Animal welfare is improved by reducing stress, supporting natural behaviors, and eliminating the need for physical mustering. Steep terrain, wetlands, and wooded areas become accessible with virtual boundaries, which can also keep stock out of sensitive zones like waterways, native vegetation, or erosion-prone areas. And if there's an extreme weather event or something unexpected, virtual fencing gives you the agility to adapt quickly. Now let's dive into some of the eShepherd product details. eShepherd has a web app and a mobile app. Use the web app on your PC or laptop to design paddocks and schedules. You can upload boundary files and plan with the bigger screen. Then when you are out and about on the ranch, the mobile app is a handy tool with much of the same functionality, but right at your fingertips. And remember, you don't need to be on the ranch. You can control your fencing from anywhere in the world at any time of the day. The eShepherd device hangs under the chin of a cow or bull. It's well suited to adult cattle, yearlings, or large weaned calves, animals weighing about 440 pounds or more. Chains expand up the animal's neck to a buckle system like you find on a backpack. You adjust the chain length to suit the size of the animal. There is a built-in breakaway to ensure the animal's safety should the neckband ever get caught on something. Each neckband is solar-powered and equipped with a long-life lithium iron phosphate battery designed to last 7 to 10 years. With just a few hours of sunlight, the battery maintains optimal charge for several days of backup, even during extended poor weather. Built for reliability in harsh weather and rugged terrain, its impact-resistant, waterproof design ensures durability. The neckbands are rated IPX7, which means they can be submerged in water to a depth of 1 meter for 30 minutes. They can be dragged along the ground or knocked against a stock tank with no problem. The neckband emits an audio cue to guide the cattle. It's capturing GPS information from satellites constantly, which is shared at set intervals with the system. That means eShepherd is very precise on the ground with accuracy of plus or minus 1 meter. With an integrated RFID tag, you get 24/7 location and traceability. This is a good point to explore the connectivity options available for eShepherd. There are 2 connectivity options: cellular or LoRa base stations. If you have cellular connectivity across your property, eShepherd can connect using basic cellular signal. Just 1 to 2 bars is usually enough. No base station means simpler setup and easier expansion. You can see in this diagram we have neckbands fitted to animals capturing accelerometer data as the animal moves, as well as GPS information from satellites in space. That information is passed back into the eShepherd system at regular intervals. The data goes directly to the cellular network from the neckbands. This then goes to the cloud and down to your web and mobile app for you to manage your animals. In more remote areas where mobile coverage is limited, base stations can be used. These connect via line-of-sight wireless technology, ideal for rugged or isolated terrain. For the base station option, rather than communicating directly with the cellular network, the neckbands communicate with the nearest base station. Base stations need cellular coverage and act like signal extenders, pushing connectivity into areas without it. The captured data then goes up to the cloud so that you can see where your animals are and manage your virtual paddocks. Your best option depends on coverage and terrain, but getting started is easy. eShepherd offers a free assessment and a no-obligation quote tailored to your needs. This final example shows the heat mapping functionality. This rancher was able to increase from 200 head to 260 head after 1 year on eShepherd by optimizing his grazing based on grazing heat maps. Looking at where the cattle tend to congregate and feed and adjusting virtual paddocks to maximize efficiency. So, why eShepherd? For livestock producers who want reliable, flexible, and rancher-owned virtual fencing, eShepherd provides a practical and proven solution backed by Gallagher's legacy. eShepherd works where you do. Whether you're rotational grazing on flat terrain or shifting herds through tough country, seeing your cattle daily or only now and then. eShepherd is more than virtual fencing. It's the foundational technology that unlocks a smarter, more connected ranch ecosystem. For more information, go to eShepherd.com, and thank you for watching.